Welcome to Lori McLemore Paul's presentation on the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education. This presentation is entitled The 10 Orders of Media and Technology. Once upon a time, instructional learning was boring and uninteresting. Teachers employed the rote and mundane instructional techniques of blackboard and chalk, which left many students unstimulated, and they simply did not enjoy learning. Until one magical event happened. The gods of learning decided to give 10 orders of media and technology for teachers all over the world. The first order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology enhance instruction. Within a twinkling of an eye, the learning process in the classroom became enriched, and students began to have access to new and different types of information. Instead of reading a textbook and seeing pictures about the various species of the Amazon rainforest, students can now watch DVDs on the subject. The second order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology support the wide range of abilities and learning styles. That day, teachers all over the globe were addressing the multiple intelligences of students through media and technology. Students' verbal, linguistic intelligence was stimulated by audio and video recordings. Their visual and spatial intelligences were enhanced by incorporating desktop publishing into the lesson plan. Additionally, students' interpersonal intelligence was tapped by clustering them together to work on computers for group projects. These were just a glimpse of the many ways media and technology were addressing the various abilities and learning styles of students. The third order that the gods of learning gave was, let the various tools and resources of media and technology be used to help ensure that students gain new knowledge and skills. Soon, students on just about every continent began using instructional technology tools to present their original work. Through the integration of text, audio, and digital video, students created word-processed and web-based documents, as well as multimedia presentations and videos. The fourth order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology foster a learning community. Soon, communities of learning began to form, and teachers were encouraging students to communicate electronically. Online discussions on various topics were drawing students together and creating community building in web-based learning environments. The fifth order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology advance to always change the learning environment. Soon, the learning environment was no longer just a traditional classroom. Thanks to the widespread use of the Internet, the education environment had been globalized, and educational institutions were offering courses to students anywhere in the world. E-learning had removed the traditional barriers of higher education and allowed opportunities for students who did not have the time or resources to take off of their jobs to pursue higher learning. The sixth order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology change the role of student and teacher. Instantly, teachers and textbooks were no longer the basis of all information. Teachers were now the facilitators of knowledge acquisition, and students had seized the unlimited avenues that technology had provided in order to enhance their educational opportunities. The seventh order that the gods of learning gave was, let the Assure model maximize the advantages of media and technology. Instantly, teachers began using a systematic approach to assure effective instruction. They developed lesson plans that analyze learners. State standards and objectives. Select strategies, technology, media, and materials. Utilize technology, media, and materials. Require learner participation. And evaluate and revise lesson plans. The eighth order of the gods of learning was, let support services be provided for the users of media and technology. Thus, educational institutions began providing consultation and assistance to faculty and students in the use of technology. State-of-the-art customer services through a dedicated professional staff were available to provide training and support for all educational technology users. The ninth order that the gods of learning gave was, let media and technology continuously be evaluated for improvement. Suddenly, there had been an increased interest in innovation and technology transfer methodologies, learner outcomes, and the effectiveness of media and technology in education were evaluated to provide improved functions and services. Lastly, the 10th order that the gods of learning gave was, let the facilitators of media and technology always be prepared. So teachers started incorporating the 5 P's in helping students achieve learning objectives. They preview the technology, media, and materials. They prepare the technology, media, and materials. They prepare the environment. They prepare the learners. And they provide the learning experience. Hence, thanks to the gods of learning, teachers and students all over the world are using the gifts of media and technology as effective tools to enhance learning and achieve educational goals and objectives.